folks. I guess it's time for me to record because I'm 4 states away just pursuing the Lord and following His calling. It's midnight. I am in Nashville, Tennessee at the Waffle House. And I had to pull my phone out because 10 feet from the entrance of the Waffle House, you got a dumpster. Freaking raccoon. I had to wipe the eye boogers out of my eyes. I thought it was a midget. It was like a human. Walking around on 2 legs like, what are you looking at? He rips the dumpster sliding door open and jumps in. And he pokes his head out like mind your business. Dude, I am terrified. Survivor to Thriver just gave me a heart on her post. Oh, she just left such a heartfelt message on walking by faith, being patient. Anyways, I'm living in my car. I left everything behind because I heard God's voice, and it's a blessing. I'm in this little Cadillac. If anyone has been in a Cadillac, you know. I can't even sit in the back seat without going like this. Hit a speed bump, you're like, ugh. Not to mention the trunk of this car don't even open. So everything that I packed for this trip is all right there. So I have to throw things in the driver's seat at night when it's time to sleep, and I'm just cramped up. My joints and bones are aching. I can only ever get 2 hours of sleep at a time. I'm like hundreds of miles from home. Don't know anybody. Don't even know why I'm here. I'm in a happy state right now, which is a blessing because I've been all kind of emotions. You can probably imagine. What are you looking at, dude? Yeah, this place is crazy. God has given me I'm only recording right now in like a way better mood than I have been in, because I've been so lost and like, Lord, I'm following you. I trust you. I have crazy faith. Here I am. I'm getting sad. I know you're there, but like, I'm getting impatient. Why am I here? Why did you lead me here? But he's been giving me clues and hints and messages and visions. And he answers all of my prayers on this trip. And it's like he's testing me big time. He's really like, mind you, wow, I need to hit the freaking anything. I have been lifting though. Finally, I took like 2 weeks off. I am super sore. I stopped taking creatine because it was thinning out my hair, and I want to see if I can do what I can to delay balding for as long as possible. Man, I'm all over the place. It's what happens when you just hit record and you're like, what do I share? What do I keep to myself? What do I keep a secret? What do I prevent my enemies from trying to gain and hold over my head? I should not be worried about that. What am I talking about? I hope that raccoon doesn't jump scare me. I had a breakthrough moment. I've been filled with like sadness, worry. I haven't had a sliver of doubt that I came down here for nothing, but it's just like I'm an emotional being, and God knows that. And I gave away everything to earn more of him. Everyone's showing up to the Waffle House. That's a nice rig. It's bigger than this. I'll trade you so I can sleep comfortably. Dude's got like a, what is that? What is that? I don't know my vehicles. I'm not mechanically inclined. That's another thing. This car, it's had a low tire for a while. Apparently it needs an oil change. The transmission goes out whenever it wants. And I just drove like from Michigan down to Tennessee with complete faith and no plan. Another notification. I can't wait to read that, but I'm recording. Dude took his dude's vehicle looks like he took it to pimp my ride and then drove it off a cliff. And then got egged and then covered it up with graffiti and changed out 2 of the rims. I better not make eye contact. Yeah, I've been sleeping in this little car with all this junk. I've been showering at Planet Fitness. I hang out at McDonald's. I hope I don't get shot right now. I went to the park today. Some park by Vanderbilt College. I've just been doing a lot of sightseeing. Today I went to this park, took my shoes off, my Crocs, and just walked barefoot on the grass to connect. I will do anything. There is nothing I won't do to make it to heaven, to receive my blessings. And like, I miss my cats. I filled my cats' food and water bin and just took off. I miss them. I have no job. I have no money. I have a car. I'm crossing my fingers that I don't get stranded. I already am stranded. I can't go home right now. I don't I don't have the resources right now at this point in time, or a job to make it back home. I'm relying on my parents' house to close, the house that I grew up in, and for them to pay me back a large lump sum of money. God willing. And it's apparently it's supposed to happen by like the end of the week, or this upcoming weekend. But I've been living in this car on the road being isolated for like three days now. And I'm sure I sound pathetic to anyone that's had it worse, but like, this is not... I've always had everything given to me. I will say that. My parents had overcome so much adversity to give me everything that they could afford, and they spoiled the crap out of me. They lived vicariously through me, through my sports, and I was the golden child, which came with a different kind of emotional, I don't want to say abuse, or neglect, but expectations that I didn't always meet. But I'm excited because I got a glimpse into part of my purpose. I caught a glimpse of how I can reach millions dude is not okay over there. I tell you what, if I learn holy smokes, if I learn one thing about being away from home, the Waffle House brings in some filthy animals. Like raccoons. Good save, good save. Yeah. So God's like, just hang in there. He's like, I got you right where I want you. I know you're freaking out. I know you don't know what you're doing. But I have you right where I want you. So listen to my voice and live in the present moment and enjoy everything. Oh, dude, this is getting creepy. I'm lacking sleep. I'm lacking exercise. I'm lacking everything. I'm lacking finances. I'm lacking my cats, which are like my children. My family already doesn't understand me. They're like, so what's in Tennessee? Like, I don't know. I thought I would never be coming back to Nashville. We came here for my sister's 21st birthday last year. And it was a dark trip for me. Very dark trip for me. I'll never forget it. So I have yet to find out why exactly I'm here. But it might just be that I had to come here and like, oh man, lock the doors. I've already had, like, oh, dude, people come up to me, hey, please, dude, I need money for gas. Like, for your pedal bike? Here, take my change, get away from me. Like, they can sense a pure soul, so I'm like targeted. I have to pee. So what am I doing in Nashville? It might have just been that I well, like I said, I don't want to give it away, but I got a vision. So I might not have had that vision if I wasn't 4 states away. I'll have to pray on it, of course. But a vision that cheered me up and that put me in tears of joy, that has connection to my testimony. And that's another thing I learned from another YouTuber, a like-minded individual who's further along on her journey. Man, do not come this way. Yikes. The word of God is my sword. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Another reason as to why I'm in Nashville is because I can reflect on where my life was then. Last year, when I arrived back in Michigan from Nashville, it was just before Halloween Day. And Halloween Day is when wow, this is crazy. Halloween Day is when I surrendered to the Lord. Since then, words won't do it justice, but I'm here. My zeal for the Lord will never diminish. Don't go over there, there's a freaking raccoon. So I can reflect. I just drove through downtown Nash. And all the nighttime creatures and worldly, secular divas and pervs and all that stuff was out and about. And I was like, I was driving next to a cop too, and I'm just thinking like, I'm so beyond where I was. So maybe part of me being here is just to reflect and be appreciative of how far I've came, Lord willing. But I better wrap this thing up. 25 minutes. I have to pee. I have low fuel, no money. And I'm trying to not get stabbed at the Waffle House parking lot. I don't even know where I am. I don't even know where I am allowed to park and lay my head without getting towed away or robbed or approached by Satan himself. But I'm ready for that. Bring it. Anyhow, I need to go shine my light and figure out how to survive throughout the night. So, great stuff coming. Great stuff coming. And I'll continue evolving on this YouTube thing as well. But greater and bigger stuff will come in due time. I do know that I want to sell my house, take all of my income, all of my owed money, and get a van and park it down by the river and have my cats with me and just take off and share the gospel and let God do what He will. Turn people to Christ, boy. All right, y'all. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to God. Slay your demons. And get yourself to the point where you are not afraid of death. Be ready for Jesus' return. We have our loved ones to save. And how are we going to do that? We have to be the example. We have to let God transform us. We can't force anyone to be saved. Because most of them, they don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. All right. For the 17th time, deuces.